Welcome to the bake shop at All Things Acres in Brenham, where in the kitchen some special pies are baking.
There you go. Perfect!
These are Mo-Pie-U bourbon chocolate pecan pies, and they are a big piece of the pie for a very important cause.
What I like to tell people about Mo-Pie-U, it's a delicious pie, but the pie is not what makes it special. What makes it special is the story, and that is we provide tuition assistance for kids that have lost a parent to cancer. When you're thinking about, hey, what's the perfect gift for Christmas or Thanksgiving or for a client, instead of sending out that same old box of Omaha steaks, send out a pie with a purpose. You've literally just helped send a kid to college that's lost a parent to cancer.
Like Maddie, who lost her dad to kidney cancer.
We were told that he had 4 years to live, but he only ended up living for 9 months. It really saddened me to lose my dad at 17 because that's never something you expect to experience at such a young age. He wasn't there for my graduation or my 18th birthday, but I really was like, I need to make something out of myself. Like, this doesn't just happen to nobody. Like, everything happens for a reason, and I'm a strong believer in that.
Without her dad, Maddie and her family struggled to find a way to pay for Maddie to go to college.
I saw Mo-Pie on Channel 2, and then I applied for the scholarship. They were really touched by my story. I applied to Texas A&M. I got in, and they've been helping me get through school. This is the 3rd semester where they've been reoccurring helping me with the scholarship, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Mo-Pie-U supports me, obviously, by giving me tuition assistance, but I also give back to them now. I feel like since they gave to me, I go and help them at certain fundraising events to help spread the word to other kids who are in need.
Mark used to bake all the Mo-Pie-U pies in his kitchen at home until demand got too high. And this is where Tara and Rick Steele stepped in to help.
I think he said he made 70 pies and it took him about 3 weeks. He didn't work at his money-making job while he did it. It took him 3-4 weeks to make those 70 pies. And when he said, "Can y'all do this?" we were like, yes, no, without a doubt. We keep the price of the pie as low as possible for Mark so that when Mark sells them, they get as much as they can for their nonprofit.
For the last couple of years, we've averaged about 1,000 pies per year. Our goal for this year is 2,000, and I think we're going to blow through that number thanks to Houston Life.
That's right. And we're making 75 pies today. This is the butter that's going into those pies. How many pounds of butter?
15.
15. All right, good job, Mark. You keep stirring. You keep stirring.
It's all about kids and family, and I mean, that's how we can use our gifts to help Mark.
Yeah, to encourage and equip, and I mean, for kids to be able to go to college, for families, to just give them a little bit of hope and excitement. I love watching that in our kids, so I know that the families feel the same way.
Teamwork makes the dream work for Mo-Pie-U. As word of the mission spreads, more partners are jumping on board to help, which is how Hallie Garris from Edrington Spirits got involved.
I got into the mix at a whiskey tasting down in Kemah. I met Mark, and I got a chance to try some of these amazing pies. And then he told me the story about how he got started. I immediately wanted to be involved. And so he told me about these pies, and I was like, well, we've got some great bourbon. I think you should be using our bourbon in your pies. So, of course, we donated the bourbon, but I didn't want it to stop there. And so I got on the phone and I called our head of Giving More up in New York in our corporate office, and we were able to donate $7,000 to the scholarship fund for Mo-Pie-U.
This is 4 quarts of the magic ingredient, the bourbon. Here it goes.
Wyoming whiskey is, first of all, it's delicious. So it's aged first in new charred American oak, which is going to give you those really typical bourbon-esque flavors that people are used to with American whiskey. So you're going to get a lot of vanilla, which is fantastic for pie.
I think now is the perfect time to try the special ingredient in the Mo-Pie-U pie for this year.
Here's to Mo-Pie-U.
Mo-Pie-U.
Mo-Pie-U. not easy.
It's not easy, and definitely it changed me as a person. I think I had to grow up a lot faster than most kids my age, but it's put a different perspective on my life. I'm able to share my story with other people now.
And it is a delicious, delicious pie. It's all for such a beautiful cause. What do you think?
That is fantastic. I didn't know that it had chocolate chips in there too. That's fabulous.
Chocolate, the pecans, very, very
Great
nicely
cause,
done.
Great pie.
By the way, you can help Mopai U support young people like Maddie who have lost a parent to cancer. If you want to get your hands on one of these pies, just follow the link on our website, HoustonLife.tv. A little nice surprise for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.